I'm sorry if you seem uninterested, like I'm not worth it after seeing my transcript, but I promise that I'm not so hella lame. Please hit it.
No, but hello guys. Okay, so recently I just had my Yale interview, and when I got the email, I was babysitting, and so while the kids were freaking out, I started freaking out, and then I'm like, I should help others not freak out by my advice, and the sun is really gleaming, and it's not because of me. Because I'm not cute. Do you see my hair? Okay, so we fixed that problem, but we still haven't fixed my jacked up hair or my mom's worry for why I keep talking to myself in my room. No, don't call a doctor. No.
You're wasting your money.
Okay, so the Yale interview. It's really not so stressful. I was a little bit worried because the emails I got from my interviewer, they were all really rigid and serious, and I'm like, I am gonna die. I should probably become a walking thesaurus. I should have 100 extracurriculars and run my own business and have a campaign feeding children in Mali. But I don't. And I'm not a walking thesaurus, so... But no. Okay, so Yale doesn't want you to be a fake person. They want to admit students who are genuine. Like, they're gonna know when you're being fake, and as soon as they know that you're trying to just purposely over-impress by either lying or just using ostentatious, superfluous terms, they're gonna be like, I don't need a student like that, because you're probably going to try to be that way with everyone on our campus, and if you can't get along and you're so focused on trying to make this big image of yourself instead of doing something genuine, why would we admit you? Also, don't just talk about why Yale is awesome. Yale knows it's awesome. Yale doesn't need you to tell Yale it's awesome. Yale wants to know why Yale is awesome for you. It wants to know what school you're interested in, why, what clubs or professors, activities are you going to take advantage of while you're there? What difference does that make from your normal state school? Like, for example, I have been doing martial arts for 8 years, and I'm like, hey, I noticed you guys have a karate club, and I would love to teach there because I've been teaching for 4 years. And they're like, hey, that's kind of cool. And she actually wrote that down, so I know she wasn't just saying, yeah, that's cool, I can't wait to leave. My interviewer didn't really ask as many questions, so I feel like maybe they want you to just go and tell them what they need to know. So they expect you to hey, what's up? They expect you to take charge and to know what you want them to know about you. You are an important person. You have done important things in your life, and so just tell them how it is. Kind of like a Wikipedia summary. You don't want to read the full page. You just want to know the important aspect. Make sure to not hold back on any details like your interest. Like, for me, I'm interested in going into biomed engineering. So I told them how my favorite class is AP Bio. In my freedom, I like reading textbooks, and I like to read Pop Science Magazine and look at YouTube videos. So in my spare time, I'm not constructing blueprints of the next perfect transplant synthetic organ. I'm just reading, learning, and enjoying. But I'm involved in science fair and clubs like Ecology Club, and I've taken electives like AP Bio and AP Enviro, so I'm serious about my passion. I just haven't had time to develop it yet or the tools. And that's when I transition. I'm like, hey, Yale has amazing science tools, amazing teachers, and I could do amazing things. Please admit me. I'm begging you. Really. From my alum and when my other friend had a Yale interview, they said don't just be so upstuck and serious. Crack jokes here and there. These are real people too. And if you show your genuine side and you interact with them like they're real people, they're going to see you as a real person. And if you're an enjoyable person, then you're an enjoyable candidate and you can get an enjoyable admission. I wanted to also personally connect with my interviewer. So I would ask, I'm like, what was your favorite part about campus? How do you feel about the city? What do you do in your free time? What do you do when it's freezing cold and raining and you just want to cry yourself to sleep because you have too much homework but you don't want to do homework? And they were like, oh, well, there's the theater full of Broadways, or there's always clubs and activities going along. And then I'm personally interested in languages and multicultural, and so I went ahead and I asked, are there any multicultural associations? I heard that Yale has a high diversity rate, and then of course she was like, yes, we have both, and then she explained to me the curriculars. So really try to show your interest in Yale, and not just, oh, Yale has really awesome academics and it's really world renowned and going to Yale would be awesome and my dad would be so proud of me for the first time in my life. No, state your interest and connect them to Yale and see how Yale could help build you as a person, because that's what you're going to school for. You're not going just for prestige or for money. You're building yourself so you can have a future. Also, of course, make sure that you do some research beforehand so that you have an idea of what you're going to talk about. Like, I looked at their diversity statistics, their clubs and activities. I actually outlined specific clubs that I would be interested in, what I could do for the club, why I'm interested, how it ties into me. Like, I'm really into environmental research and sustainability, and that ties in with bio. And so I'm like, so you have this Climate Voices Club, and I would really like to be a part of it, and I could help promulgate sustainability issues and work with raising funding and campaigns. And if I could get in contact with this person that was on the webpage for the leadership of it. So just know your facts and really show that you're interested, and just be a person. They want to talk to a person, not a robot or some Wikipedia page that you memorized, okay? Just think about it. Is Yale the right place for me to be? Am I up for the challenge? Is it really me? Am I going to be happy? If that's you, then yeah. Just don't be nervous. Be yourself. Hey, you want to say bye? Bye-bye. Bye. Ooh. Oh, wait.